This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. Construction on a new general post office could commence by the end of the year. This according to Transport and Housing Minister JoBeth Colby-Davis yesterday ahead of the cabinet meeting. She also tells reporters that the government sent out a request for a proposal for the construction of the new building.
The RFP comes in the end of this month, and so we'll go through all of the proposals and then take it to cabinet and get a final approval on who will be carrying out that construction, that project. And once we have that, we'd hope for them to start soon as possible.
Back in July of 2019, the Minnis administration entered into a lease with the owners of the Town Center Mall, which included former Cabinet Minister Brent Simonet, to house the General Post Office due to the poor state of the original building on East Hill Street. The General Post Office's annual rental rate was set at $632,952 over the 5-year period for the 52,746 square feet. This equates to $12 per square foot per annum, with the monthly rental figure pegged at $52,746. Thus, the total gross rental income received by the Town Center Mall's owners over the 5-year period will be just over $3 million. There is also $75,954 in VAT the government must pay on the lease at a rate of $6,330 per month, plus $111,177 per year to reimburse Mr. Simonet and the other Town Center Mall owners for financing a $500,000 upgrade to accommodate the facility. Minister Colby-Davis adds that she's asking for completion to be done within an 18-month period.
Because the lease takes a lot of strain, it puts a lot of strain on the public purse, and we don't actually own the building. With the post office having its own building, we can also expand the services. We can modernize the services. We can change what we offer. We can add new services, and that brings a larger revenue stream, which will in turn take care of itself. But if we continue to lease, it'll be 20, 30, 40 years where you just dump in and paying out for no real ownership. So I think it's important for them to have their own home, and that gives us another avenue to expand new revenue streams with the post office, the postal service, and modernization of it.
A giant in the Baptist community and nation builder, the late Reverend Dr. Charles W. Saunders' body lies in repose in the foyer of the William Thompson Auditorium today. Dignitaries, including local clergymen, Governor General Sir Cornelius A. Smith, Deputy Prime Minister Chester Cooper, current and past politicians, members of the religious community, along with family members of the late Pastor Emeritus of the Salem Union Baptist Church, former pastor, all signing the Book of Condolences. Bahamas Christian Council President Delton Fernander reflected with reporters on Reverend Saunders' lasting legacy.
We are the better for the Reverend Dr. C.W. Saunders and what he has given us in generation of prepared students and leadership, and lifting the bar in preachers who are well prepared to not only deliver but serve on civic groups and on civic committees and boards, the like. I think he changed the way preachers were viewed. That a lot of times people think that we weren't bivocational, that we didn't have degrees and we weren't prepared. But he was one that served all around the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and lent that professionalism not only to the church, but in leadership, genuine leadership around this country.
Both a school and highway here in New Providence bear the name of the veteran educator, Superintendent Emeritus of the Bahamas Baptist Union, and President Emeritus of the Bahamas National Missionary and Educational Convention. Senior Pastor of Kemp Road Ministries, Dr. Ivan Butler, shares with reporters the close relationship the two shared.
Many of the pastors that are serving today, he was the one that installed and inducted them as pastors of the church, including myself. He inducted me 39 years ago as the pastor of the Kemp Road Ministries. It was then Kemp Road Union Baptist Church. And he also performed at my wedding ceremony 35 years ago. So for me, it's personal, and as well as I've had the opportunity to work with him as a professional.
A memorial service will be held on Thursday, February 10th at 11 a.m. at the historic Salem Union Baptist Church, which Reverend Dr. Saunders shepherded for nearly 39 years. Interment will follow in the Lakeview Memorial Gardens and Mausoleum. Reverend Dr. Saunders died on Friday, January 28th, at the age of 91. In news from the crime beat, police here in the capital need your help in finding a man wanted for armed robbery and rape. While the man's name, address, and age are unknown, the wanted person poster seen on your screen describes him as a dark brown in complexion, slim built, and standing between 5'11" and 6'1" in height. Now, if you recognize the sketch by police sketch artists, you should call the Criminal Investigation Department at 502-9991 or 2, or you can download the P3 Tips app. Meantime, police also need your help in locating 14-year-old Anishka Joseph. She was last seen at her residence on Cowpen Road on Friday, February 4th. Joseph stands at 5'4", dark brown in complexion, and slim built. If you have any information on the whereabouts of Anishka Joseph, that may also be given to the CID at 502-9991 or 502-9968 or the P3 Tips app. 31 new COVID-19 infections were confirmed in the Bahamas on Monday, February 7th, according to the Ministry of Health and Wellness' latest dashboard. These new cases pushed the total confirmed case count to 32,833. Following 627 RT-PCR tests completed on the same day. 22 cases were confirmed on New Providence, 4 on Grand Bahama, 3 on the Berry Islands, 1 on Abaco, and 1 case with location pending. 10 of those newly infected have a history of travel within 14 days, 8 New Providence residents and 2 Grand Bahamians. Active cases in country now stand at 6,687. Hospitalizations continue to decrease. 67 people are in hospital with COVID-19, 6 of them in intensive care. The death toll remains at 753, with 46 deaths under investigation. 57 people recovered from the virus on Monday. And in sports news, Grand Bahama NBA star Buddy Hield is on the move for the second time in his career. As the NBA trade deadline approaches on Thursday, Buddy has been traded from the Sacramento Kings to the Indiana Pacers in a 6-player deal. Many of Buddy's fans are happy about the trade, as it has been no secret Buddy was not happy with his role in Sacramento. Buddy is currently ranked 3rd in the NBA in three-pointers made this season. Buddy will earn $22.7 million this season. In Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton and the Suns are still one of the top teams in the West and a favorite to make it back to the NBA Finals. DeAndre has improved his offensive game this season and is averaging 16 points and 10 rebounds. DeAndre is set to earn $12.6 million this season. And rookie Kai Jones is still settling in with the Charlotte Hornets. He will earn a smooth $2.2 million on his rookie contract this season. Well, that does it for news this evening. Once again, I'm Tyler Simonette, and from all of us here at JCN News, have a good evening, everyone.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.